Just like pizza making, which takes place in a pizzeria, the central paradigm takes place in cells. There are two major classes of cells that fundamentally differ in the way they implement the central paradigm. Animal and plant cells, also known as eukaryotes, carry out gene expression in discrete steps that take place in different cell compartments. Here's an example of a eukaryote, baker's yeast. The word eukaryote comes from Greek, eu, which means well, and karyon, which means nut or kernel. The first steps of gene expression take place in this karyon, which real name is the nucleus, and the rest outside the nucleus, in the cytoplasm. Such gene expression is activated slowly and can be controlled in a very precise manner. Eukaryotic cells are like a very sophisticated pizzeria, where pizzas are prepared in successive steps in separate rooms. Other cells implement the central paradigm in a much faster way. They're called bacteria or prokaryotes, pro meaning before. Here is an example of a prokaryote, Bacillus subtilis, a very common soil bacterium. Prokaryotes have only one compartment, the inside of the cell, and their gene expression is a one-step process. Prokaryotic cells are like fast food restaurants, where pizzas are made and eaten in the same room, and where the quality of what is consumed can be good or very bad, just like in useful bacteria or pathogenic bacteria. There is a very important third type of living systems that are not cells, but cell parasites, because all they contain is genetic information. They are called viruses when they infect animal or plant cells, and bacteriophages or simply phages when they infect bacteria. Viruses can cause dreadful diseases. Take a look at HIV. It contains viral-made molecules shown in orange and human-made molecules shown in gray. The human origin of so many components of the virus is one reason why it is so difficult to design anti-HIV drugs. But viruses may one day cure diseases as well. Here are bacteriophages, acting as syringes that inject their genetic material into the bacterium they infect. This can kill the cell, and phage therapy is a very interesting approach to fight bacterial disease. Or in other cases, this can introduce therapeutic DNA, a very interesting delivery method for gene therapy. Viruses are like terrorists that introduce into existing restaurants their own recipes, that then take over the pizza making processes to produce their own versions of pizzas. Of course, the bigger picture tells us that none of these living systems are pure good or pure evil. They are all part of the same scheme, the central paradigm of life.